Today I met a Viking, and I helped him with he was having problems with his washing machine. So I helped him. I asked him, what's going to be in your stocking for Christmas, Viking? He said, I'm only 19. And I have kids, little Viking children, whom I must provide for, so I won't be getting a stocking. I said, don't worry, I have a feeling Santa Claus will come knocking. For you too. Then he started just fucking talking about Pokemon for 3 hours and got out this card that had Mewtwo on it. I hadn't thought of Mewtwo in a long time. I'm trying to become Jewish. I'm trying to become a Jew, you know. I'm wearing the Star of David. I'm not thinking about Mewtwo right now. I'm not thinking about Charizard. Then he started crying, started telling me that, you know, love is hard, life is hard, even death is hard, according to him. But what would he know? He's only a Viking. And we started talking about religion and sin. And then he asked me if I was a Jew. And I thought for a while, and I was silent for a while, and then I said, what's it to you? And he said, I'll bring you 9 Christmas trees this Hanukkah. I didn't laugh, but I did take a lovely photograph of his white cat as it moved slowly across the room. And then I sung this ever so soft tune for the cat. It went a little like this. White cat that moves across... It went a little something like this. White cat that moves across the room in the Viking's house. Is there a mouse you want to catch? Why don't you leave through the cat flap and find a mouse? I will move house away from this Viking, even though I love you, white cat that moves across the room. Yeah, so that song went a little bit something like that. And the very odd thing was to hear that exact song playing on the radio when I got an Uber to fucking KFC or something. The Viking gave me a huge gown with a huge hood. Then he looked at my shoes and he called me Robin Hood. And he said, Robin Hood, are you up to no good? I said, thank you for this huge hood. And because I was out of milk, he gave me some milk and then offered me a whole cart of relics and some almost luxurious goods. Willow, do you remember the time that I lit the candle for Lou Rabinovitz on his birthday, March 2? Oh, but that bird flew and I failed. And where is that bird now? Hiding behind a cloud, as we hid behind the tree. How the man in the mask reminds me of the one behind the seaweed. I wanted wine today. It's Friday. I wanted wine. I wanted challah. The bread. The wine. They said I'm too young. They said we are all too Christian here in this supermarket. I said, but this is Tesco's, started by a good Jew. Go in. And now you do not sell challah bread for Shabbat. Rabinovitz, where are you, rock and roll star? Big surprise egg and teddy bear from Teddy for Willow. There is good. And when we asked each other many questions for many hours in that cottage in the sea, a good memory. Who are we to be? Who are we all to be? Who are you? Who am me? What's on the TV? Something funny. Who are we to be? Willow, you said you want to collaborate with me. You did not say that, but I thought you had said you did not want to collaborate with me. And then we began to talk for a while about Tangerine. It's funny when you wish to talk about serious subjects such as life, love, or death, or even sorrow or madness. You end up just often speaking for hours about tangerines. Tangerines. There was a fire engine today which passed on our road and sent blue flashes into our room where we had been watching Bob Dylan unwrap a chocolate egg on the boob tube. I studied Spinoza for decades, and I went to weddings 3. I went to 3 weddings. Weddings 3. Oh, what are they going to do with me? At each wedding I drank wine. Oh, it was fine times. When I went home, perhaps I would have gotten a parking fine. I do not drive a car. But I don't live so far. Perhaps I'll go on foot. Some say, we do not live, we do not die. In the end, after all the mashed potatoes and peeled carrots, after the songs, the elevators, refrigerators, televisions and telephones, all of our souls really are in the sky. So high. All of our souls, your soul, my soul, the souls of everyone ever to have lived, they're in the sky. So high. And I remember what someone had said. Do not worry about me. My soul is in the sky. For I did not live, and I do not die. Once I called you on the phone, Willow, and the phone call didn't go so well because I was wearing my father's tie. I didn't just make that up, it's the truth. I only lie when I really need to lie. Tomorrow I will eat an apple. Today I have ignored apples in order to eat a certain portion of apple pie. Tomorrow we don't die, today we don't die. Yesterday we all died forever, all of us. Yesterday we all died forever. Thank God we're all here now in an eternity of happiness, now. Who is making solyanka soup with meat and mushrooms and brine and cabbage and dill? And is there a bird singing softly on my windowsill? In Hungary all the cars are green, I remember, because I went to Budapest and all the cars were green. That's what I remember. And there were Rembrandt etchings, but I forget my life then. Nowadays I sit around, and if I ever have a thought, I pick up a pen. When I have no thoughts, maybe I go for a walk. Maybe I listen to a quiet tune. If I were ever to go to the moon and stand on the face of the moon, I would draw a picture of you, smiling in your bedroom. Though I would miss you, I'd be sure you would join me soon.